Hello there, and welcome back to another episode coming to you from the Agents of Change. Today, we will be exploring the benefits of physical activity on children with autism spectrum disorders. Did you know that 1 in 59 children is diagnosed with an autism spectrum disorder, also known as ASD, and that boys are 4 times as likely to be diagnosed with autism than girls? ASD is defined as a group of multi-system neurodevelopmental disorders characterized by impairments in social interactions and communication skills, and the presence of repetitive and stereotypical behaviors and interests. While there is no medical detection for autism, it can be characterized by any of the following symptoms: repetitive speech and behavior, sense of obsession, becoming fixated on certain objects, being unable to understand right from wrong, volume of communication, and social skills. Now, let's take a look at the general benefits of exercise on the human body. Did you know that exercise has significant effects on the cardiac system, respiratory system, and skeletal muscles? Let's start with the cardiac system. Did you know that research shows that exercise can cause a decrease in the risk of heart disease, as well as a decrease in resting heart rate and blood pressure? Next up is the respiratory system. Research shows that exercise can result in a change in the amount of oxygen intake an individual can conduct as they exercise more frequently. Lastly, let's take a look at the skeletal muscles. Did you know that exercise can impact skeletal muscles by causing an increase in muscle mass, which can result in an improvement in coordination and physical endurance? Even more so, research has shown that exercise can benefit both the immune system and hormone production. For example, the immune system's response to exercise results in an increase in the lymphocyte that plays a key role in protecting the body from bacteria. Now, let's look at hormone production. Exercise can result in an increase in hormones such as dopamine, growth hormones, thyroid-stimulating hormones, and testosterone. Now that we know a little more about ASD and the benefits of exercise, let's take this discussion a step further and look at how they are related. All of the previously mentioned benefits could apply to treating autism in children. For example, by increasing muscle growth, immune health, and hormone production, many symptoms of autism can be treated without medication. Furthermore, physical activity helps boost skills at a very young age while also decreasing the likelihood of certain symptoms such as hyperactivity, aggression, and anxiety. Physical activity also promotes health, weight loss, and engagement. Furthermore, physical activity can result in children with autism acquiring more motor skills. Next, let's take a look at 2 experiments that have portrayed the impact physical activity has on children with ASD. In a study titled The Effects of Structured Physical Activity Program on Social Interaction and Communication for Children with Autism, researchers found that the experimental group, which participated in a 12-week physical activity program, seemed to have significant improvement in social skills compared to the control group whom had no intervention. Improvements were seen in the participants' eye contact, responsiveness, and in the act of saying thank you. However, only minor changes were seen in terms of responsibility, cooperation, empathy, and engagement. In a research study titled Exercise Effects for Children with Autism Spectrum Disorder, Metabolic Health, Autistic Traits, and Quality of Life, 64 children with ASD were split into an experimental and control group. The experimental group consisted of 46 of the individuals who participated in a 48-week exercise program. The study found that there was a significant decrease in the autistic traits of the experimental group. Now, let's take a look at what we don't know. For instance, are there long-term effects of exercise into adulthood for individuals with ASD? What forms of exercise may be the most effective? Is there a required minimum amount of exercise to see cognitive or social benefits? Are there any side effects of increased exercise in children with specific types of ASD? How can exercise benefit specific disorders such as Down syndrome or Asperger's? How can diet in conjunction with exercise play a role in autistic children's health? Now, let's take a look at what we can do. We can work on creating school programs for children with autism based on this research or make changes to already existing special education programs. We can educate parents and teachers on the benefits of physical activity on children with ASD and the variety of ways we can involve the children in these activities. We can take a step or 2 in the right direction and take in the endless road of possibility. Thanks for tuning in with the Agents of Change. See you next time.